The movie, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, is about a boy who has lost his beloved father in the terror attack on 9/11. After his father's death, Oscar finds a key in an envelope with the name Black written on it. This leads Oscar on a quest to find the truth and courage to forget his father, and
And to move on.
Move on from his sorrow. Oscar develops through the movie and becomes closer to his mother again, because after his father's death, there has been a distance between mother and son. On the quest, Oscar meets more than 400 different people in New York with the last name Black, and he develops through that because he's very socially awkward, and through this quest he gets to talk to a lot of people. In the end, Oscar finds the owner of the key, and this leads Oscar to deal with the fact that he has lost his father forever, and the truth cannot be found. He can't use his scientific brain to figure this one out. Oscar defeats his biggest fears, and in the end he finds a note written by his father underneath the father's favorite ring, which Oscar always have been very afraid of. So in the end it all works out. Yeah, really.
Boy, and his world, if we look at it through Walter Truett Anderson's four ingredients in his postmodernist description, if we look at that, he's very controlled by the scientific rational, where everything can be calculated, and then everything makes sense in a rational way. But that's in the beginning, and he's trying to find a reason to the fact that his father died in the terrorist attack on the 9/11. But he cannot find a reason. He's following this key around these 400 these persons who are named Black, and he never finds the reason for his father's death through this key. He just finds a Black who lost the key to his father's safe. But then in the end of the story, he goes back to the swing that his father wanted him to try, but he was too afraid because he could die of it. And he found a note from his father where his father said that he was that the father was very proud of him, and that he was done with this expedition to search for the sixth part of New York. And through that discovery in the swing, he felt that the boy felt that he accomplished something, and that he got through the rational part, and that this new part, this letter in the swing, in the swing, we go over to the neo romantic parts of the postmodernist descriptions, because it's not his rational thinking, his mathematics or anything. That's not what leads him to this letter from his father. It's actually him thinking back, thanking these these people named Black, and through that he goes back to the swing because that's a memory of his father, and then he finds this letter, and from that time and on, he could get on with his life and past his father's memories.
Okay, the movie Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close is a postmodern story because it's because of the flashbacks and the switching between time and place. This leaves many gaps for the audience to fill out for themselves, because there are many scenes or places or persons that we don't get to hear about, and many stories of the people named Black left untold, or they have no ending, so we don't know what has happened to them or what will happen to them in the future. And this is also as the relationship between Oscar's grandparents. We don't know why his grandmother and his grandfather don't talk together, and why his grandfather can't talk, and if he won't talk. So there's many things in the movie that we don't hear about or don't know anything about. Some things we will know if we read the book, but something will also be just left untold. Yeah, so it's a postmodern story.